running? Are we up and running? Are we up and are we running? Okay, just have to check things off. Yeah, that's right. I'm actually doing a surprise stream. You know, after last night, I was in a pretty good place. I'm thinking, you know what? Hey, I'm kind of in the mood to do this. I'm kind of in the mood to do some Advance Wars today. So I decided, hey, you know what? Might as well do it. Might as well just do 2 streams today instead of 1. Okay. So anyways, okay, it seems like we're all up and running. Okay, good. You know what? I think it may be good for me to keep the computer up. Yeah. You know what? I'll keep this computer up. That way, I can see if there's anyone actually chatting. Yeah, because basically what I've been doing lately is if basically there has been chatting going on, I wanted to apologize, and I haven't been responding. I want to apologize because ever since Windows 10 went down, I didn't want to risk anything going on with my other computer. So I decided, you know what? I'm not going to have it up. And plus, I figured out with Advanced Wars, I'm not going to be that chat focused. But yeah, I'll keep it up here. Yeah, and that way I can see if there's anything going on. Okay. So anyways, on that note. Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 6 of Advance Wars 2, Lackle Rising. Last time, we completed the factory mission for Yellow Comet, and as well as the one for Blue Moon. Both of which just combat absolutely sweet. So with that said, let's go to Sea Fortress, where Hawk just does not want to be there. I just love how all the other COs, basically, that you go up against, where it's like, Flack, he's locked in. Then you have it where Lash, she's basically excited for the competition. You got Adder, who basically, he wants to make someone squirm. And then you get Hawk, where basically, he just doesn't want to be here. He's like, I could be doing 1,000 other things. You know for a fact that Hawk would rather be doing his taxes than doing this. Frankly, I could just imagine Hawk being the dad of the Black Hole Army, where basically he's just sitting back, sipping his black coffee, just trying to do a word jumble, and then his day is interrupted and ruined by Hawk, by Adder and Lash just having an argument. Adder, completion of the fortress is proceeding on schedule, correct? And Adder, why do you have artillery aimed at the open sea? They're not aimed at the sea, Hawk! They're aimed at those clouds! They mock me! Hawk, Adder, are you off your medication again? The medic, that's what the clouds want! They want me to take my medication, so that way they can strike me down! Well, no, thank you, Mr. Hawkady! You're in league with the clouds, aren't you? Of course! We're right on schedule, not a single delay! And what about the mini cannons? All 8 of them have been constructed on the sites you selected. It's a flawless defensive system. That's what you said about your factory. And look how that turned out. Then all is well. Perhaps you have not failed me this time. Commander! We had reports of a large green earth force heading this way. Yes. Yes. I estimate that they'd be appearing about this time. They're all air units, I presume. Hold on! I think so, sir. Nothing but air units, sir.
How predictable.
Deploy all troops immediately. Sorry. Yeah, sorry I interrupted the dialogue. It sometimes just throws me off when they do those partial voiceovers. Right away, sir! Okay, so anyway, Sea Fortress. Yeah, and Hawk, he just looks at this army, he's like, looks over at that one infantry. You lied to me. You said it was all air units. There! Then what is that in the back? So that's the plan. They're building a sea fortress. Attention all aircraft. Proceed towards that structure and open fire.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, they got Knuckles. The Green Earth got Knuckles. They drafted Knuckles. Eagle personally drafted Knuckles. He dragged him off into the transport copter. Sonic, Knuckles, no! Sonic, help! sir. This isn't looking good.
Sir.
Sir, there are anti-aircraft units everywhere. Should we really proceed?
Of course, we have the power of tomboys on our side. The most powerful of all resources. What? They must have known we were coming. You're in a bind, Eagle. If we retreat, we allow them to continue constructing their fortress here. Or Green Earth would suffer the consequences. If we press our attack, we might win, but the casualties will be enormous. Commander, if you will allow me, sir, I would advise we continue the attack. But we're Green Earth's strongest force, and we do not back down from a threat. That's what you always tell us, isn't it?
He's right, sir. We won't retreat from the likes of Black Hole, and we certainly can't sit by and let them complete that fortress either.
Let's hit them, Commander.
Come on, sir.
My soldiers, I truly do have the grace of the world. Let's give them a show of power they won't soon forget. Okay, so anyways, with this mission, believe it or not, it does have a bit of a difference than what it is in standard mode. In standard mode, this map is actually horizontal, not vertical. But other than that, this map isn't too different than what you have in standard mode. The biggest difference is being that you have a few Neo-Tanks and a few more anti-airs here. Now the thing is this, these Neo-Tanks, they are traps, because they really can't do much damage to your units. Because basically just your bombers can't be hit by them, period, and your battlecopters are pretty much safe. So, with that said, these Neo-Tanks, their only real purpose is to power up Hawk's CO power. So with that said, Eagle has a pretty good force at his disposal, and not to mention the submarines. The submarines that you see here, they're not going to be that dangerous either. They're only really dangerous to the battleships that you have and the cruisers. So anyways, for this map, they did not believe, apparently the developers thought that Eagle was not overpowered enough from in Advance Wars 1, because basically, while Eagle does lose his defensive boost that he had in Advance Wars 1, he compensates, oh wait, no, he still has his defense boost! The only difference between, so that's it, the only real difference between Eagle in Advance Wars 1 and 2 is that he has a stronger, is that he has a super CO, is that for one thing. Just, Eagle gets his, as it were, his standard CO power from the first game is made into his super CO power, and on top of that, he actually gains stats from it. It's not like, oh, Lightning Drive from the first game where just Eagle would have reduced defenses and just he would have reduced attack and reduced defense, and you would feel like, okay, I can at least somewhat bounce back from this. No, in this game, Eagle gets his superpower, he goes twice, and he actually gets stronger. So yeah, in terms of overall power length, Eagle is actually on par with Hawk. And once again, Eagle is weak to air units. So with that said, we're going to want to be a little bit cautious with this. These fighters are arguably going to be Eagle's biggest rival here. Thankfully, we're not dealing with Adder. Adder on this map would actually be surprised, would be a little bit deadlier than Hawk, believe it or not. Okay, so with that said, okay, I just want to gauge this. Okay, as long as we're behind those two reefs, we should be good. Okay, and as for those, we are not going to be in that much danger. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take advantage of just the ability to put air units on cruisers. Because the thing is that on the second turn, you're pretty much going to be getting Hawk in a state where he can pop his super CO power. Okay, so yeah, as long as we don't go beyond that second reef, we should be good. Okay, and then we'll put you right here. The main thing is keeping your bomber safe. Okay. This mission is always just feels so stressful for me because even though it's relatively simple on paper, just getting your deployments out can just feel a little bit stress-inducing. Okay, let's see what Hawk's first turn is going to be. Okay, so at this point, what we're going to want to do is we're going to focus our efforts on just taking out those fighters. Okay. Yeah, you can see Eagle can still do a substantial amount of damage with his, with his cruisers. Okay, let's see where. Speaking of which, okay. 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 And then we'll move our bombers right in front of you, so we can protect the battle copters that are inside. Okay, we'll move you here. And as you can see, Hawk is... Okay, Hawk does not have his power yet. Kind of surprised, admittingly enough. Once you take out the initial Air Force, you are pretty much at a good position, because Hawk cannot really hit our air units once we take out the battle copters.
Are you prepared?
What? Okay, he's using it at the end of his turn. I have never seen that really happen. Hawk normally just uses it at the beginning.
Black Storm.
Okay. Okay, no worries. We still have plenty of units to work with. Okay, I'm just thinking about how to do this. Okay, most likely they're going to be passive. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Five. 5. Actually, no. We're gonna move you right here. Then we're going to move you. Okay, then we're gonna move you right here. Okay, we'll move you up here. Okay, we'll move you right here. Okay, figured something like that would happen sooner or later. Okay, we'll do that. Hit you. And we can actually hit that cannon right there. No, we're not going to hit that one. Okay, we'll hit you. Okay, we'll then go and hit you. Okay, we'll hit you. Then we can go over and prepare to hit you. You. Okay, superpower.
Ready for attack. Lightning strike.
Okay. Okay. Next we'll go in. Okay, good thing I'm checking. Okay, cruiser. Oh crap, I put it in range. Okay, put 2 of them in range. Okay, that may have been a horrible decision on my part. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
I must commend. Black Storm.
Okay. We may have gotten hits. That's not the worst thing that could have happened to us. Okay, that hurts. that I think about it, why are we doing a multi-front when we could just go after just one side? Okay, I'm gonna give him the easy kill. Drat!
Feels like I'm trapped on the periphery. Okay. Okay, we'll be able to hit that one again. Okay.
The eagle. Lightning strike.
Our troops may be battered, but at least we've done it. Okay. Just debating how to handle this. Okay, just 3 more cannons to go. Okay, this is gonna be cutting it close. $14. Okay, boom. And finally, okay. The make it, Zero! They've been destroyed. That's it then. We shall withdraw.
We've won, sir.
Yes.
Well, how about that? It looks as though the enemy's already abandoning their newly built fortress. Shall we launch a pursuit, sir? Not this time. Let's deal with the fortress they've left behind first.
Yes, sir.
You have my gratitude. It was your bravery that led us to victory.
Thank you.
But most importantly me.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate that.
This is only the beginning. There are many battles ahead before we can try this menace from Green Earth.
Yes, sir.
No problem, sir. As long as you're in command, we can't lose. We probably sucked with technique.
Victory is my destiny.
Look, I'll take the A. I'll take the A. As long as we win the mission, I'll take the A. I'm not looking to be flawless here. Okay, next mission. Drake's Dilemma. What are the current whereabouts of the enemy forces?
Their troops appear to be gathering, at a small island on the inland sea.
As expected. And our troops have surrounded the sea, yes?
Yes, sir. A complete wall encircles them. All that remains is to destroy them unit by unit with the black cannon.
Much could happen before they are annihilated, so we can't relax just yet. Tell the other troops to keep on their toes.
Yes, sir.
Now, that is an understatement for Hawk, because frankly, this is a worst case scenario for him.
Now, watch how I'm basically just shooting myself in the foot by saying this.
But basically, this mission is not in Hawk's favor, because we get, yeah, you see that yellow comet force there?
Enemy troops everywhere. If I don't find a way to turn the tides quick, every last one of them will be swept away. What to do? I could approach directly, but I might sustain some cannon fire. Perhaps I'll transport troops to the HQ by way of landers.
Sir.
We have an incoming call. Sir, we have an incoming call from Commander Eagle.
From Eagle, patch him through.
Drake, you doing okay out there?
We've hit a spot of rough sea here, Eagle.
The enemy's got us surrounded for now. I'm merely focused on saving my troops.
Hold on, I've got some good news for you.
Oh, let's hear it.
I'm emailing you my photo album of pictures of me for morale purposes. I received a message from Yellow Comet.
Huzzah!
They've sent reinforcements, and that's not all. They're being led by Commander Kanbei himself.
Kanbei, that is good news. Alrighty, I'll plan to launch a counter-offensive timed with Kanbei's attack.
You're going to aim to take out those two black cannons, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep, we're gonna mob up the rest of the enemy once that's done.
Indeed.
Got it. In that case, I'll request that Kanbei's troops target the black cannon too.
Thanks, Eagle. You have the sailor's gratitude.
Save it for the victory celebration. Good luck to you, Drake.
Commander.
It looks like the black hole is the inland sea surrounded.
And what of Green Earth Commander Drake?
Sir.
He appears to be unharmed, sir. Let's establish our field HQ close to that of Green Earth's. Once that's complete, we'll send troops directly from our base. Our mission is to eliminate the two black cannons. So, you think you've got Commander Drake cornered, do you, Black Hole? Prepare to taste steel from both sides!
Yeah, you have Kanbei. So anyways, the thing is that you don't really have to worry too much about various units, because for one thing, there aren't that many properties here. So the thing is this. And on top of that, you don't have to worry about just too many forces coming from Black Hole. They don't really have that much infantry going around, so they aren't going to be taking the base. Yeah, famous last words. But anyways, as for Drake is arguably not that... Well, for one thing, Drake is pretty much the exact same day-to-day as he was in Advanced Wars 1, where his naval units have a +1 to movement range and +10 to defense, with his air units suffering from a -20 firepower debuff. So with that said, Drake is not exactly the best offensive CO in the game, because he specializes in naval units, though his naval units are much to be desired. On top of that, On top of that, he doesn't have what am I saying? Basically, Drake, he specializes in naval units, though they are expensive as all heck, and on top of that, he doesn't get a firepower buff. So frankly, one thing that could have really helped in Drake's favor is if they would have given him a minus 20% cost for his naval units. That would have resolved a lot of his problems, essentially giving him Colin prices. So with that said, we are going to want to get... We're going to want to get infantry so that way we can get at least a little support going on for Kanbei. Because Kanbei and Drake are going to be sharing the same range. So basically what I'm going to be doing is a lot of Drake is going to be dedicated to basically just supporting Kanbei, all the while trying to get his units down. Yeah, so as you can see, lots of indirect units. So you're not going to want to be barreling forward. Instead, you're going to want to take units one at a time and then just narrow them right through. Yeah, I'm going to want to just guide this guy down, and then from there... Oh, by the way, I forgot to go over Drake's superpower. Basically... Yeah. Sorry. Basically, Drake's CO power, once again, is Squall, where 1 HP to his enemy units and reduces their fuel by half. And Drake gets also Typhoon as his superpower, which basically will inflict minus 2 HP on all enemies, reduce their HP by half, and will create rain for the day. So essentially this is a hard counter to Olaf. And as for his cruisers, unfortunately Drake's cruisers are not going to be the most beneficial units. Okay. Essentially, as far as units are concerned, the cruisers are more or less just for scouting things out. Now, Kanbei, he's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. This is a relatively slower paced map because Drake is not going to have that much action outside of trying to get his units over to the cannon. And then once we get to the cannons, we can just start opening fire. Drake's main thing is going to be trying to save up for battleships, so that way he can just start pounding, so that way he can just start unloading salvos upon salvos of units of indirect fire. You can also help out Kambe a little on land, which we will do. We're going to build a recon. Yeah, I've never really been too big a fan of this mission because while it's not hard, it's just very slow paced. Because the thing is this, these units right here, they look intimidating, but frankly, once you get Kambe in the action, Kambe will be able to just easily sweep them away. Just remember, Hawk does not own any factories, so if you can just keep this factory from being taken, likewise with that airport over there, you're good.
What an unexpected little twist. The Yellow Comet Army wants to play too. It would be rather problematic if they decide to use those missile silos. Although I believe the cannons are built to withstand such an attack, are they not?
Yes, sir! Commander Lash says the missiles won't even leave scratches.
If that's true, we have little to worry about.
It's Kambe! What are you talking about? Kambe's like the boogeyman of Advanced Wars.
Yellow Comet does not have that many units deployed, and we shall not let them build further. Attack them immediately.
An ounce of prevention, as they say.
All of your units are up there! Okay. And the turn. Okay. Okay. And turn. And once combat can start getting tanks, then we can start having fun. Okay. Does he have 2 rockets in the area? Okay, he has 2 rockets. Okay, I have underestimated. I have overestimated my capabilities, and I underestimated his. Okay. Actually, first things first. Drat! I have to think about this. Oh, great. He's probably got fire on us. Okay, this is gonna hurt. But at least we can survive.
Black Storm.
Okay, we can just fire on that. Ah, so close. know, it may have actually been a better idea for me to pop my standard. Okay, tank. Okay, things are looking a little bleak, but we will prevail.
Anchors away! Typhoon! Okay. Things are catching up. Things are catching up.
Okay. Okay. Building artillery. And we'll have that cannon done soon. And from there, we'll whisk over behind here and knock out the other one. And if ammo runs low, we can just combine. And now this is when combat can have fun. The more properties combat gets, the stronger he gets. Okay, one down, one to go. Okay. Okay, we'll move you north. Kame can get another tank. Chances are he's gonna pop his storm. Wait, did I build a new unit? Okay, no I did not. Okay, looks like I'm saving up this turn, whether I want to or not. Okay, at least it's charging up Drake's meter, so that's good. Ugh, this is going horrible. Why would... Oh, right, there's an airport. Okay, we are not even close to being prepped. Okay. And I'm feeling heated for some reason. Okay, combat time. Okay, he's gonna pop the power.
I must.
Black Stone.
Frankly, with combat, I can just get a lander and then just pop over to the island, to that other island, and then boom, to that other section of the area, and boom, we're all good.
I just feel like Drake is an accessory to this fight. He's not even part of the fight itself. Okay. Okay, at least we're slowly making our way up. Tank. This mission just feels so slow and disjointed. Because it's like, oh hey, Drake, Kanbei's the obvious best front for this mission. But then you have it where Drake is just there off the side like some gangrenous limb. Finally, boom, we can do something.
Okay, at least we can start conquering that factory. And then Kanbei can just start really launching an attack. Okay, things are starting to look up for us. As long as Drake can keep alive, we're good. Okay, I'll start pumping a tank over here. More tanks for Kanbei. This may be a slow and grueling battle, but darn it, we will come out on top. Okay, at least we can start cracking that down.
Panic is... Squall!
Okay, let's crack you down. Okay, I'm gonna save up.
Nothing can stop me.
And that way we can solidify our position.
Spirit.
Okay, that way we can transfer Fury to Hawk. Oh! Okay. I can survive for one more turn, we're good. Okay. We can at least keep it safe. What the heck happened with that thing? Okay, I'm just a little rattled because of that. Okay. Oh no.
Are you prepared?
If I lose this, if I lose this fight because of this, I am going to be livid.
Wait for. Okay, good. I can win this. Okay. Thank God we responded quickly. And then, Hoxie's just pissed off. He's like,
I was 1 point away from that capture. 1 point!
to think that Squall actually saved the day.
The Black Cannons were destroyed. Those useless hunks of...
Very well.
Ugh. Very well. We'll withdraw for the moment. Adjust our preparations.
Commander Conde!
Commander Drake, I'm quite pleased to see you unharmed.
I can't thank you enough for this. Surely we'd have gone down with our ships if you hadn't come through.
Nonsense. Although surrounded, I'm certainly certain you would have turned the tables and emerged victorious. We merely hastened the process.
A vote of confidence from the commander himself. I won't soon forget it.
It would be an honor to battle at your side once again someday.
The feeling's mutual. Maybe that day will come when we're both storming Black Hole's fortress.
May that day come soon. Until then, goodbye.
Goodbye. I know that it's probably going to be a B at best,
That was some rough sailing.
but hey, at least we did it. Okay, I'll take an A on that one. But, that was horrible. We almost got blitzed. I did not think he would do that. I've never seen Hawk try to blitz the HQ on that mission. Ugh. Okay, 2 missions down. Okay, so anyways, for this next batch of missions, we have Navy versus Air, which is another Drake mission, in which it's, well, as the name says, Drake is going up against Hawk, who has a bunch of airports. To the Rescue, which basically involves you teaming up with Sammy because she pissed off Adder. And then finally, we have Rain of Fire, which this one's actually a pretty decent, is actually a pretty fun one. So, because we haven't done Jess yet, we'll do this one first, but I have to use the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. Ring of Fire time. Let's go. Oh, Hawk, your buddy Fletcher showed up.
But why? He's scheduled to be implementing my plans elsewhere in Green Earth right now.
He said he got something to talk to you about.
Very well.
Send him in. And also prepare my cocktail of ibuprofen and aspirin. God knows I need it. Yes, Black. What is it? Heard you were launching an attack!
Yes.
Near the volcano! Yes, that is correct. Sounds pretty dangerous! Which is precisely why we're doing it. The volcano disrupts the air currents, rendering our enemies unable to use their best troops, their air force. Yeah, but there's lava flying everywhere! Our own troops will be injured too! And that means exactly what to you and I? Any losses that we incur are acceptable in the name of victory. It's a casualty with honor. Okay, but the strength of the enemy force attacking my front. I see now. This is all about you, pretending to be concerned about troop welfare when it's about saving your own hide. No, that's... Before you question my plans again, I suggest you win a battle with one of your own devising.
Ooh, sick burn!
Like you're on the talk, Lash! You and your... Oh, let's just put Neotake maps right in the middle of the destroyed village! For fun!
Oh, I mean, I was just thinking about how that lava's gonna make little people pancakes.
Rain of Fire.
It appears the enemies preparing an attack near the volcano.
What are you going to do, Eagle? You can't fly anywhere near that thing.
In that case, I'll just have to meet our foe on the ground.
Hold on, Eagle. You know you're not at your best on the ground. Ground combat's my specialty. Let me take care of this.
What? Stop right there. We have to be strategic about...
She's already gone, man.
Just who does she think she is? When did she become the commander-in-chief?
Eagle just does have a point. Let her handle this.
Yes, I know she's right, but she should let me give the order! I'm special! My daddy uses nepotism to get me this position!
Anyways, Jess. Yeah, just casually wheeling around an artillery shell like it's nothing. Anyways, Jess, the Gallon tank driving CEO who fought her way to the top. While her ground vehicles are mighty, she suffers outside her domain. Jess's ground vehicle units gain +10 to firepower, but her other units suffer -10. Basically, the thing is this, is that with Eagle and Drake, they have definitive advantages that set them apart. With Drake, he has his defense. Likewise, with Eagle, he has his defense buffs. And not to mention, Eagle has a +20% attack boost to his air units, while Drake has a +1 movement to his naval units. Meanwhile, Jess has just +10 firepower. She's like, the thing is, Jess, every mission she's in, she's like, I have this. This is my domain. Jess is +10. She's essentially she's a knockoff of Hawk. So basically, Jess, her CO power and super CO power, turbocharge. Basically, her ground units, her vehicle units, emphasis on the vehicle units, gain a +20% to firepower, and all of their fuel and ammo is restored. Likewise, her overdrive +2 and 40%. So Jess is really good as far as ammo and fuel are concerned. So Jess doesn't have to worry about, oh hey, she needs an supply line. Meanwhile, with Jess, notice how every one of her units, minus her vehicles, suffer from a 10% penalty, including her infantry. That's right. Jess is overall one of the weaker CEOs in this game. Thankfully, they fixed this in Dual Strike by making it where her units have just overall better stats, but just still. Jess is not the most well-equipped for this mission. Okay, so anyways, the main difference between this mission and the standard version is that Hawk, for some reason, gets a lot of mechs. So he's going to be able to storm. Okay, 4 there, 3 there. Yeah, so it would be best for us to put the air unit right, the anti-air right here. So in a way, Jess is kind of like a mix between Max and Grit, but basically more of a jack of all trades sort of scenario.
And this is one reason why I wanted to avoid Jess's first mission, because basically that mission, even though it's Jess's tutorial mission, it is brutal on standard difficulty, because Lash is going to have a bunch of air units coming at you, and Jess is not able to really combat all that much.
Jessica, can you hear me? Am I coming through?
Eagle, what is it?
I've learned that lava from the volcano falls in a consistent pattern. If you pay close attention, perhaps you could predict it and even use it to your advantage.
Good intel.
Oh, that's good intel, thanks.
Oh, and Jessica, it's dangerous out there. Don't be too hasty. May luck be on your side.
So basically, there's a varying pattern to it. And in this version of the game, the game is a lot more consistent with letting you know where the lava's gonna fall. Anyways, given the nature of this, we're going to want to build anti-airs first. Okay, I'm going back away. I know one of these cities is vulnerable to the volcano. I'm kind of debating about whether I should build an artillery or a tank. me it was one space down. Ah! Okay, let me just check one thing. Okay, can I trap it? Okay. Where's to boot camp? Ring of fire. Okay. I thought this was going to be much simpler. I was wrong. I was very wrong. Yes! Yeah, essentially, I'm gonna lure him in with. I'm gonna lure in that tank with the anti-air, and then with that one unit, and then boom, we should be good. I had to try it. Okay. Okay, I can go around that. Okay. Okay, this is gonna hurt.
I must come. Black Storm.
Press on! Overdrive!
Okay. Ah! Okay. Okay. There, finally. Okay, end the turn. Okay, we've at long last taken out the grand onslaught of Hawk's army. Okay. Okay. As you can see, Hawk can be a very dangerous foe in battles of in wars of attrition. Okay, sorry. Okay, good. Okay, now we can push our offense. What was your strategy beforehand, Hawk? This is the crux of the battle, where we can just start really pushing our advantage. Yeah, with Hawk, you want to take out all of his...
Are you
If you're taking out a unit, you want to just take it out, because otherwise he pops the power and then boom. You're in a worse place, he's in a better place, and no one's happy except him. Okay, at least we have another property at our disposal.
I won't lose. Overdrive!
Okay, I'm gonna hold off. Actually, I should have combined. Okay, that works. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, move you out.
turn off. Okay, at least we're getting some progress. Okay. Okay, I think I can cool on the infantry for the time being.
Okay. As long as we can hold him off. Okay, we're probably gonna get hurt by lava. Okay, good. Yeah, I was one space off. Okay. Yeah, then I can start capturing some bases there. I can take 3,000 away from him. Oh, great. And no! Okay. Okay, I should be good. I should be good. Okay.
Farewell. Black Storm.
But at least I'm putting the pressure on him. Hawk, believe it or not, is on the defensive with this one. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Oh, beautiful. And not the low battery. That's not the beautiful part. The beautiful part is that he put that medium tank in the one place it should not be for him. Okay, next turn I'll have an additional 3,000. Okay, Hawk is atrophying, so that's good. This may be a slow and arduous fight, but at least we'll have it. Okay, I'm just debating how to handle this. As long as I can keep the pressure up, we're good. As long as I can wither up the southern front, then we can overtake. Okay, we'll bring you forward. Okay. What's Hawk's power looking like? Okay, we're in a good position there. That is. What would you do? 49, 30, 1. Okay, move you out. Okay, another one. Another one. Hawk, I'm as surprised as you are, to be honest. If I can just break that rocket, we can storm.
Overdrive!
Because arguably that rock is the biggest thing keeping us out of the northern area. Okay. Okay.
Farewell.
Okay, Hawk is really desperate at this point. If he's forcing out a black storm, a black wave. How long has this mission been going on for? We are not doing well with speed this time around. Okay, we'll move you down here. Okay, we'll put out an APC. And a tank. And we'll just leave you be. Okay, we'll bring you out. Okay, we'll bring you over here. Okay, I wasn't expecting that kind of powerful charge. Okay, let's move out. Okay, we'll bring you in. And we'll bring you over. Okay, hopefully we get the volcanic eruption on that city. Okay, finally, we're making some progress. Okay, now we can finally start capturing that HQ. Okay.
I must come.
Why, Hawk,
way.
must you turn this into a Pyrrhic victory? Okay, good thing I did this stream separately, because this would have been a nightmare to do at night. okay. I'll outlast you.
I won't lose to you. Overdrive!
Okay, we're almost there. And I know my battery is low, game. I am very much aware of this fact. What, you want a cookie? Okay, I'll be able to clean this. I'll actually win by routing! Okay. Against all odds, I somehow managed to win this. Okay, next turn I'll have this battle won. Okay. And rockets. Okay, let's see how high we can raise that power score. First things first. I'm just curious to see just how badly this was for us. 59 units lost. Day 40. We're not getting any S rank, that's for sure. Okay, just one medium tank remains on the field. And finally,
It would appear they made quite the showing. Very well, we shall withdraw for now. Finally, I'm free from this nightmare of a battle.
All right.
let the other troops know they fought well in the harsh conditions, and I'm quite proud of them.
Yes, ma'am.
Jess, that was Dr. the Not stuff. Oh, I couldn't possibly take credit. It was all the soldiers doing. I simply nudged them.
Well, you got one thing right.
Eagle, stall the bilge.
But your nudging wasn't all that bad. In fact, if you continue on this path, Green Earth might not make a total mockery of ourselves.
Oh my word, Eagle. Eagle, where do you think you're going this time? Jess, this may be hard to believe, but I think that was his way of paying you a compliment. I know that. I was just wondering if he couldn't find a better way to do it. Let's see that zero speed rating. Odd how that was actually decent speed in the game's eyes. The game knew! Oh my gosh. That was a slog of a battle. Frankly, there were times when I thought we were going to lose. But yeah, next time we're going to go with Navy versus Air. And then hopefully we'll be able to knock out the final mission for Green Earth, and then we'll move on from there. But anyways, for the time being, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you came by to watch the stream. It was great having you. I hope to see you next time. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you guys for the next one. Like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want with. I'll see you next time. Bye.